Or I think I've got something to address, and I think it's very important that I put this out here. So, um, this is about African teams, and I think a lot of people believe that I am being almost self-harming towards African teams. So they're saying, "Wait a minute, you're a Nigerian. Why are you so negative towards African teams? Why do you always find the worst out of them?" And it is this mentality why an African team can never win the World Cup, because you need effort and passion to win the World Cup 100%. But a World Cup has never, I repeat, a World Cup has never and will never be won if you don't have skill, technical skill, and ability. You can't win a World Cup pure effort and passion alone. No, that's not how it works. And again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I thought the whole point of entering this competition is to try to win it. Now, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe this is about just showing pride and doing your best and trying your hardest. If that's it, okay. I'm sorry, I was mistaken. But for me, this is a competition. And the whole point of the competition, I don't care whether you're Panama, I don't care whether you're Japan, South Korea, or so what. The whole point of entering this competition is, in your own way, try to win it. Greece, in their own way, managed to find a way to win those Euros. But the intention of every team should be, we're not here to represent or to try and get to the quarters or to try and see how far we can. We're here to try to win it. Maybe we may fall short, but our intention and our aim has been on what we're going to try to win it. Whether we be defensive, use time wasting, pack three, bosses, whatever. But we're trying to find a way to win this World Cup. So people were not criticizing me. I think a guy in particular was criticizing me for what I said about the Senegal-Japan game. Yes, I want African teams to do well. I don't have 100%. I want them to do well. So, of course, I cheered when Senegal scored and when Japan scored, I was like, oh, there you go. But at the same time, this isn't the African cheerleading channel. It's called the Half Football Hot channel, and the tagline is the home of football analysis. Not the home of African cheerleading analysis, not the home of Nigerian cheerleading analysis. It is a home of football analysis. So me lying and being subjective would go against what this channel is about, because this channel appeals to everybody. But this channel is for football connoisseurs, people who are obsessed with football like I am. I think about football 24/7. I think about tactics, formations, and everything, and I have dreams about football matches in my head pretty much every day. So this channel are not specifically for Africans or Nigerians. They are for football analysts, but it is made by Nigerians, which is what it is. It is a football analysis channel made by a Nigerian. I'm not a cheerleader. I'm not a personality. I don't jump up and down. I don't act like a clown. I'm just a guy who tries to give football analysis. And I think the beauty about it is that it's a Nigerian doing it. So this showing that Nigerians can be more so than the kind of stereotypes that we're given, that we can actually be smart and intelligent and give objective football analysis, which is what I'm trying to do. So I look at that Senegal-Japan game, and Japan played the better football. Senegal were good in bits, but Japan played really well, and Japan deserved to draw the game. Japan were the better team. That is my objective football brain going through. Japan played really, really, really well. I mean, they played really in the first game, but in the second game, the football that they played, how they moved the ball around, how they were always composed, the kind of opportunities they created, especially in the second half, I was like, no, I'm sorry, Japan were the better team. Japan had a better rhythm and a better flow to the game than Senegal had. Senegal, for me, were better at the Nations Cup than they've been at these two games. Maybe it has to do with Keita Balde being a very important part of that. So, and the same thing with Nigeria as well, because I know what Nigerian football can be. Because I watched the 94 World Cup, I watched the 96 Olympics, I watched the 98 World Cup. I know what a Nigerian striker can be and can do in Amokachi and Amunike. I know what a central midfielder can be in Sunday Olise. I know what a creative midfielder can be in Okocha. I know what a central defender can be in Uche Okechukwu. I know what a left back can be in Celestin Babayaro. I know these things. Okay, I know what an attacking winger can be in Finidi George. So I'm sorry, you have to be honest, because the only way, and I think someone even made this point on the comments, you can only improve if you're harsh. If you be a cheerleader and say, oh no, don't worry, good efforts, don't worry, better luck next time, we will cheer you or whatever, you're not going to get better. And maybe, and what I realized is that, maybe there isn't any business, or maybe there's not any traction in being truthful, and maybe like some people, I just need to be a cheerleader, and maybe that's where I will get access to the players and interviews with the players. Maybe I should always be positive, but I'm not going to change who I am. But this channel has been existing since 2010, and I think what people have consistently known about me is that I try to be truthful. Sometimes I'm biased, but I try to strive to be objective and truthful. And I do believe that maybe there is some benefits and some reward in being truthful. But I'm sorry, like, I'm going to call it as I see it. The Nigerian team hasn't been playing well. The football has been crap for the 2 games. That's my objective sense seeing it. And you can't play that level of football and win a World Cup. Now, maybe you can improve, maybe you can get better. But as of now, the level of football they're playing is it's garbage. It's garbage. So for Africans out there, you have a choice. You have a choice. If you don't want harsh truths, you don't want to improve, you don't want to get better, I suggest you don't watch this channel. This channel isn't for you. But if you want harsh truths, if you see a higher level for your country, a higher level for your team, you want to really gain high, you want to actually win this competition, you actually want to do better, play at a higher level, then stay. Because I give harsh truths. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm very, very, very blunt. You have to know this about me. I'm very, very blunt. I don't whiffy waffle. I don't beat around the bush. I'm very direct and I'm very straight. So people don't like that, but that's just how I am. That's how my personality is. So I will continue to be telling the truth. I am not a cheerleader. That has never been my personality. I just don't support for the sake of supporting, because for me that is mindless. Because you can still support the continent, support the country, but at the same time be harsh. So again, just to reiterate, of course I want Africa to do well. Of course I want them to win, an African nation to win this World Cup. But at the same time, when I do my post-match analysis, not my cheerleading analysis, when I do my post-match analysis, I am objective. So I see how well they have done, and I don't be biased, because if I'm being biased, it demeans and removes the credibility of this channel, which is an analytical channel where you've got to be objective.